Hey guys, happy Monday. Welcome back to the YouTube. I hope everyone on this video is doing well. I hope you all had an amazing weekend. So let's get straight into this daily market outlook. Now, obviously, you guys probably noticed as well, the dollar's been on a mad one. Fundamentally, um, basically Trump is just doing whatever the F he wants. So yeah, Canada, the Canadian dollar basically been they've got a tariff on the Canadian dollar. He's putting tax on pretty much everything. So it's going to be an interesting next few weeks, few months in regards to what's going on economically in different, currencies and different countries. So be interesting and also testing for a lot of people, including myself. So we just got to make sure that we prepare to our best ability. Sometimes technicals, and I say this all the time, it can just go out the window when there's fundamentals and economic stuff that happens. So I said it on Friday, I think, where you guys just got to be careful and also understand that you will never be able to outdo the market. I don't care if someone is trying to tell you that their strategy is the best in the world or it's 100% accuracy. It is untrue. If you're on the wrong side of the market at the wrong time, it's just how it works. So make sure that you guys are prepared for that. I also want to announce as well in the next week or two, my course will be out. It will be for sale and I'll have more detail on that as well. I'm just finishing up a website today, hopefully, the next couple of days, and then I will be sending that out to everywhere so people can get on the short list. It's only going to be a limited time and also a limited spaces because I don't want it to open up to, too many people. I want it to be an inner circle where it's only a short amount of people that I can, directly work with on a day-to-day basis. So again, if you're someone who's, interested in, leveling up in 2025 and you're enjoying these, videos, you're enjoying the way that I teach, then I would highly recommend investing in yourself and taking a plunge with the course for sure and the community that I'm going to build. So make sure that you do that. Now let's get straight into the dollar. So as you guys can see, the dollar obviously woke up and it had a bullish reaction straight away, big bullish candle. So obviously, first what that we need to understand is where is the market at right now, and obviously what's going on. If you look at down here, you can see that we've got quite a lot of red folder news coming up as well this week. So again, like I said before Christmas, and also the past couple of weeks, with the presidential change, is going to be a lot of unsureness that's going on, and there's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of volatility, and technicals can technically go out the window. So play what you see and make sure that you guys are also not just playing anything and everything. So let's look at the dollar currently right now. So as you guys can see, we was in this bullish uptrend on the daily time frame. Now, if you look at this, we had that change of trend from the daily. And then the next zone for me would have been this daily demand. Now, I think if I just go to the DXY, for instance, I'm pretty sure that some of them have tapped into this level of area. Now, as you guys can see, it has tapped into this area, but for me, it hasn't done that on, the dollar index on the forex.com. So is it forex.com? Sorry, I can't remember. No, FX, sorry, fx.com. So as you guys can see, we didn't get that pullback into there, but we've filled in a little bit of the imbalance and we've had this bullish reaction. Now, of course, for me, if I break this daily higher high, then we are fully bullish on a daily time frame. So first thought is we're in this daily supply. This last candle here, if I just zoom straight in, you'll be able to notice that this last daily, supply candle up here with this little bit of imbalance is where we're currently reacting from. So daily time frame, it could. I don't think it will because of how strong the dollar is, and Trump's all about, strengthening the dollar. We could obviously react down. But currently right now, we go to the 4 hour, you'll be able to see that we've just created a new 4 hour range. So yes, we're in this daily supply, but if you look at the 4 hour, you can see that we went from, the 4 hour being clearly bearish to obviously having this bullish reaction. So for me right now, daily higher low, 4 hour higher low, 4 hour higher high, and we've got this clear level of 4 hour demand. Now, we don't have any liquidity to take. So what I'd wait for is just be careful when we get into here to see if we can get like 1 hour and 15-minute change of trend, and then looking at buying this up into the right position, of course. So Yeah, that is my first thoughts looking at the dollar. Of course, bullish, we need to prioritize bullish until we break this 4 hour, because even though the daily is in that bearish downwards trend on its daily supply, we need to understand that the 4 hour is bullish. So what you guys can also expect to see is, can we see a double break on the lower time frame? So one break, two break, and then if you guys want to look to obviously sell or buy in on the other correlated pairs into this area, you can do that as well, and then wait to see how this reacts from here. So that is it for the dollar. Pretty clear to understand. In fact, I'm going to go to forex.com and mark it out clean. I'm only going to cover the majors today as well, just so that you guys know. Now, we've been talking about where we're currently at on GBP USD for quite some time. So you'll be able to notice that we have this daily lower high and this daily lower low, and this is where our daily break structure was. If you guys go and watch back on any video, we've been talking about this area for a long time, and we have this daily level of supply here. So this daily level of supply, and if we drop down to the 4, we'll most likely be able to see a 4 hour supply area as well. Yeah, you can see, you can refine this down to this 4 hour supply area. So if you look at this currently where the market's at, we've had a beautiful reaction from here. We've gone from being bullish on GU into now being bearish. So we just follow the trend on the 4 hour. So you'll be able to notice that. Let's just start from here. The bullishness that was happening, creating higher lows and higher highs. Then we had this change of trend here. So this change of trend, then we pulled back up into this 4 hour supply, and then we've had a little bit of consolidation, reacted, bam. So looking at where we're currently at, the 4 hour lower high right now for me is here. 4 hour lower high, and then this is our 4 hour lower low. Now let me just mark this out. Daily lower low, and this is our daily lower high. Yeah, so if you look at this right now, I expect to see the market, as you guys can probably already see, pull back into this supply area here. So this 4 hour supply area. Now, of course, you can try and refine that to a 1 hour supply because it's pretty big, or you can just simply wait for a change of trend on the 1 hour and 15 minute and then participate in selling this downwards. So that is pretty much the area that we've got. Pretty clear to understand. Let me just remark this out. That is your 4 hour lower low. And then also we reacted from this 4 hour supply here. And then we actually caught this as a sell from this 1 hour supply here. Okay, so yeah, pretty clear to understand going into this week. Dollar is bullish, and we expect the dollar to stay bullish with what is going on. So prepare for anything else pretty much to sell if it gives the right confirmation. Again, as I say, if you're riskier, understand that we have tapped into this obviously demand area here. Where's it gone? This 4 hour demand area. So if you guys want to look for the lower time frame, 15-minute double break, and then buy up into this area until you see a reaction, you can obviously look for that as well. And then you wait to see how it reacts from this 4 hour supply area. So that is it for GBP USD. If we go to Euro USD, let's quickly cover on the daily time frame. So you'll be able to notice if we go and watch back any daily market outlook videos, we have this daily supply that we're reacting from. Now, GU is moving a lot nicer than EU, in my opinion. This was a daily supply here. We have that imbalance below this as well, which gave it made it a lot more clearer as well. But if you follow the actual daily structure, you'll be able to notice it's a lot different to GBP USD. So if you look, we had structure, lower low, lower high, lower low, come back up, failed to create that lower low. We then had a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then we just had this big movement down right now. So for me, if we're looking at it where we're currently at, this is our daily this is our daily high that we need to worry about right now. And then obviously, sorry, this is our daily high that we need to worry about right now, and this is our daily low that we need to worry about. So looking at this on a daily standpoint, we could say that this was now used as that internal liquidity, even though it was clear, of course. But right now, the way that it's moving fundamentally, we need to look at it from that standpoint. We've had the change of trend on the daily from here. So 1 second. If we drop down to the 4, what can we see? Well, on the 4 hour, what we can see is we had the bullish movement up from the 4 hour down to the bearish movement. Now, we didn't quite get into this 4 hour supply that I wanted, and then we melted away. And as you guys can see, we pulled back once we've broken this low here on the 4 hour. We pulled back. We'll just wait a sec because the dogs are going to bark. I'll be 2 minutes. As you guys can see, we pull back into this big candle here. 4 hour supply reacted from this, and then we had another lower time frame break, which will be around this area. So now we expect the market to basically pull back into this supply area. Now, again, as I said, there's no liquidity here. So what I'd expect is the market to eventually build up some sort of liquidity. It could build up some sort of liquidity. And then when you see that change of trend, that's when you can look to sell from obviously this area on the 1 hour and 15 minute. So that is first thoughts on Euro USD. Again, pretty clear to understand. If I just drop down half a time frame or 1 hour time frame, let's mark out this 4 hour change, and then the 4 hour change will be here as well. Yeah, okay. Okay, AUD USD. In fact, if you want to just go, they'll be fine. AUD USD. Let's have a quick look. So AUD USD, if we look at the daily time frame, the almost mitigated this daily supply. We did fill in this imbalance below. Again, I would have liked to refine it to this level of supply, but we didn't get that. And then we've had this movement away. So looking at the daily time frame now, you'll be able to notice that we've got a clear daily structure finally from your AUD USD. Daily high and daily low is here. Now, of course, that is our daily break, which is here. So, of course, we now expect the 4 hour and 1 hour to retrace into somewhere, and then we expect the market to then carry on downwards. So can we see where the market can potentially react into? So first thought is, what is the 4 hour doing? Well, if you look at the 4 hours taking all this liquidity, which we actually talked about as well, taking all of these highs, this liquidity punched up, and then we had this big movement down. So most likely now the market will look to come back into this 4 hour supply, this 4 hour supply area, and move away because that was our 4 hour break. Now, let me just mark that out. And then let me just mark out the 4 hour range from here to here. So as you guys can see, 4 hour range, lower high, lower low. So first thought is, as always, and you can see it's pretty clear on every single pair. Major pair is we expect the market to come up. I want to see some sort of liquidity built, and then I want to see a good reaction from possibly the 1 hour on all of these. 1 hour, nice 1 hour candle that's swept liquidity and left a clear supply, and then look to sell this downwards. So that is my first train of thought going into AUD USD. So sorry, next thing is, and last thing, because I'm not going to cover everything today, guys. I'm like I said, I'm in Marbella, I'm away, and I need to get back to my home in Spain, then it's a long drive. So if I'm rushing it, I do apologize, and I will make it up to you guys as well as we are heading back today. Now, as you guys know, I've been talking about this supply area here. Now, NZUSD didn't quite reach this daily supply, but we still had that movement away. Now, if you look at this, we've had the daily break here. So we have a clear daily range from this low, sorry, this high to this low. So same thing as what I mentioned. Now it's about, okay, how can we see where the market is going to be on the 4 hour? Well, this is a little bit clearer because this is the perfect confirmations. We've had this 4 hour supply mitigated. We've taken out all of this liquidity, and it also imbalanced below that 4 hour supply, which we have taken. And now we've had this movement away. So again, we expect the market to what? We expect the market to come up into this 4 hour supply, and we expect a movement away as well from here. So 4 hour supply, same thing. Can we see? And then movement away. Can we see uptrend? Can we then see consolidation, liquidity sweep, change of trend, nice big candle, and then we participate in selling this downwards. But yeah, they look pretty clean from a technical point. If you look at this, I'm only going to cover the correlated pairs. I'm not going to cover USD CAD or USD CHF. I can basically do that when I get home and add some markups into my Telegram if you guys would like me to do that. But yeah, as you guys can see, when there's fundamentals going on, it is a lot difficult, and this is part of the game. As I always say, never rely on just trading as your income. Guys need to prepare yourselves for more than that, and that is something I've always recommended, and I always will. If you think that trading is just going to be, trading can make you money, but of course, and a lot of money, but trade is not just going to be something that you just rely on and only rely on. Like eventually, once you make money, you'll start to obviously look at multiple streams of income, investing into other stuff, maybe even crypto, or stocks or real estate, whatever it may be. And I'd highly recommend you guys doing that as well. So yeah, if you guys have any questions at all in regards to what's going on in regards to the markets, feel free to obviously drop a comment below. But I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you as always. I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited to be able to give you guys the mentorship that a lot of you guys have been asking for. So keep an eye out for this channel, keep an eye out for my Telegram, and I am going to be basically sharing a lot more in depth and the short list of people. If you are serious, as I said at the beginning of the call, about one-to-one mentorship, about the I'm going to build, I need you guys to understand that I don't want to open this up to everyone. Like there's so many people right now that want to basically, get that mentorship, but I want to understand who it is that's buying this and who it is that is, basically wanting to change your life. It's not about anyone and everyone. It is, but it's about the willingness of someone. That is the most important part. So yeah, other than that, guys, I hope you have an amazing rest of your Monday. As always, take care and God bless.